Hey guys, I hope you guys are ready today because we just found ourselves a unicorn. We have a 2000 Ford Excursion with a 7.3 diesel engine. And the customer's complaint on this truck ends up being a drivability issue because this truck, I guess, can't get over 40 kilometers an hour. It seems like the engine's not performing like it should. It just recently came back from a transmission shop and their response was it doesn't have any transmission issues. The truck probably has around 300 and some thousand kilometers, which, you know, the body actually doesn't show its age, so I wouldn't be surprised that it comes from Alberta or something, maybe even in the States somewhere. So today we're just going to figure out what's going on with the engine, and maybe it's ICP pressure that's too low. We might have a couple injectors that are offline. Maybe the IDM is at fault. Maybe the PCM is actually not recognizing a crank or a cam signal and putting it into some kind of limp mode. Who knows? If we can't get over 40 kilometers an hour, then who knows what it could be. Maybe there's just a really bad, I don't know, the exhaust might be plugged up and it's just not able to rev up as much as it should be. The possibilities are pretty much endless when it comes to this. You have to understand every single specific part of this engine in order to grasp the whole concept on how it's supposed to work, what to expect, and the most important thing, how to make it run better. And here we're going to start our diagnosis by pulling her into the shop. Ah, shit. It sounds too loud of a click to be a battery voltage issues. That's unfortunate. So this thing did just come back from the transmission shop. So first things first. Gotta love those style connectors. It looks to me like battery terminals are tight. Let's do a load test. I like to do load test with the fan. Gives you an idea how much voltage is actually in your batteries. That fan's spinning pretty fast, telling me that we got like at least 10, 11 volts. It should try starting. This is how it goes. Starts off with hey, let's look at these fault codes. Let's troubleshoot this issue that the truck's having. Now, as it's been sitting for however long it's been, it's developed quite a bit more problems. This is a nicer truck than the ones that I've worked on in the past. Really good shape for its year. You can tell that the owner of this truck really wants it to perform like it did back when it was brand new. Now, even though car manufacturers don't design vehicles to last that long, they engineer them to break down easily and premature. And then our job as mechanics is to make sure that this is fixed for good. It's kind of insulting when it's the exact opposite to what's sold to you. Anyways, we're just gonna go ahead, even though I've done the fan test, we're gonna go check our battery voltage. So I'll be back with the multimeter. just as I suspected, our batteries are in okay condition. Should at least attempt to crank. Now we're gonna go underneath the truck and find a starter. Let's get a better angle here. And yeah, this thing's got the classic 7.3 oil leak. Let's see if we can find ourselves a ground here. Something that'll stick. This starter looks fucked. I don't know if we get a voltage this way. Alright, let's do this. Detachable. All right. Now I gotta go find a better ground. All right, so we're under the truck. We have an alligator hooked up to our constant battery at the solenoid, waiting for something to happen. And we have 11.7 volts waiting for something to happen. So that's our first step. There's actually like a 1 volt voltage drop across that starter terminal. Starter solenoid terminals. You're just gonna make me frustrated, aren't you? All right, so I decided to perform a code scan before we call the customer and ask him about the starting issue. And just for fun, try this one more time. Oh, boy. Come on, it can't be that stupid. This is the stuff we gotta deal with. Now, this is likely caused by bad starter solenoid, but the symptoms are gonna be masked now, and they're not gonna actually indicate a problem, I'm sure, for a little bit more time until, whatever, probably dead of winter when he absolutely needs it. This is the stuff we gotta deal with. So just for fun, we're gonna try this again. And I like to do it 3 times. There it is. Well, I'm glad that we got the evidence on camera. Sorry about the glare, guys. This is just, the sun is at the perfect angle. Just did it again. can't believe that we got that on camera. This might be the last time that this truck starts on that starter. I really should have pulled it in the shop. That's okay. We know we have a bad starter because we're only getting 0.148 volts on the output side of that starter solenoid. So I guess letting it sit kind of helped her out. But we can get back to this where we're actually trying to pull some codes. And really get to the bottom of why this truck is just running like crap. So let's take a moment and really take in all of these fault codes. So we have a P0197 engine oil temp sensor circuit low, glow plug lamp circuit P0381, P1000, that's really nothing, and then P1139 water and fuel. Now, in my opinion, I really don't think that any of these codes are directly related to our low power symptom. Although if we did have a lot of water in the fuel, it could cause it, but I really just don't think so. It almost seems to me like we're dealing with a low fuel pressure issue or lack of turbo boost air supply. Let's pull up some live data stream from this truck so we can get a better image of what the ECM sensors are telling it. But first, we're going to have to boost it. So here we are. I thought it'd be fun to have 173 boost another 73. Quick next year, can't go wrong with that.
73 in disguise. For those who know, they know.
All right, so the PCM, I'm surprised it doesn't even bring up an IDM on this thing. But what we want to see is our injection control pressure and our fuel pressure. We just want to see the whole live data stream, and maybe something will stand out where we can make an executive decision, make an informed decision. So there's our oil temperature, 109 Fahrenheit. That's not abnormal, it's not even up to temp yet.
Engine revolutions per minute.
Sounded like
Not healthy.
that right there. Okay guys, I am full throttle. I think the 40 kilometers an hour thing was pretty conservative.
2,000 RPM.
I think we're lacking some fuel pressure. Like I gotta turn this truck around because yeah, we're just not gonna make it. So we finally got this thing started, and it's in the shop, inches to spare, and something just caught my eye. So we have this air filter, I guess a cold air filter, and it looks to be crumpled. So I have my assistant Jordan. I'll get you to turn it over. battery's a little weak on her. So you can see this filter actually like crunching, creating a vacuum within it. I bet you this might be our issue. Okay, so the starter issue seems to be gone. Guess we've worked the starter hot enough that it works every time now. Starts pretty good for an old 7.3, but looking at this filter problem, so this is with the filter installed. To be some hesitation too. It just doesn't sound right. Go ahead and take out the air filter. Take this truck for a test drive and we're going to see if this was actually our problem. Can't be this simple, but I mean, we did have a hard time starting the truck, so it would be nice to kind of catch a break on the diagnostics. And just goes to show you that you shouldn't look over the simple things before getting the professionals involved. So it looks like it's been having a hard time sucking air for a long time. Doesn't look anything like, other than being all collapsed, it doesn't look too bad.
No, it's a little dark, but
Sometimes it's just that easy, and
pro dry.
even though we had some hard times with the starter, it seems to be okay now. I don't even know how I can build this one. It's just gonna be probably one for the books. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the content. If you've enjoyed watching me struggle, please hit that like button, leave a comment below, and don't forget to subscribe. This is Mitch at Diagnostic North, signing off. We're gonna do another nice little drag strip here and find out how she performs.